Yeah, yeah.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Tampa. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. An even 40 yards. They go play action with Mayfield. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
52. Blast. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught
Touchdown.
downfield. Dobbs. And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver
You know he
to
gangster,
runner. In this
man.
case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A give. This is Irving. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Down. Shot. 17. 22 needle. Field. Black. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Mayfield. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
These are the plays that when you look back, like they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. 12, 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. Yo, blue. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Come on, set. 10 seconds.
To throw is Love. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. Back deep, Trey Palmer. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11. on 4th down. Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Baker to throw.
Oh, my God. They run into each other.
Wide open. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Look on up there.
Able to get the touchdown, Greg, as they played man coverage and got burned.
Eye discipline, Mike. Every secondary coach and defensive coordinator around the league, they emphasize.
I don't know why he's that far up there
your
anyway.
eyes
He's running
on
to
your
his own man's
responsibility,
back.
because when you
It's
don't,
crazy.
and you peek or you try to do too much, it results in plays like that. You just don't see guys at this level that open.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Like, where is the
No
blocking
chance
on the
to turn
screen?
and go.
I don't know what we're
That
doing
one
today.
good for just a couple.
I don't know what's going on today.
2nd down and 8. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Love. This one up top for Dobbs.
I don't even see him.
And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. they're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa. That is second touchdown
now you got it,
of
Bo.
the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they'll get this one.